girl quietly tucked a little pig into her arms, hiding it from her parents to sneak it into the classroom. During class, grunting sounds kept coming from under the desk. She thought stuffing a bottle in its mouth to plug it up would help her survive the lesson in peace. To her surprise, the little pig instead pushed against the desk even harder. With that much noise, it was impossible not to catch the teacher's attention.
Fern, what's in your desk?
Nothing.
Open it.
A round little pig popped out from under the desk, making the whole class burst into laughter. The teacher's face darkened instantly. Calling the parents was unavoidable, but Fern didn't face the lecture she expected. Her mother just told her softly that a pig isn't a toy, and the place it belongs is the pig pen. This little pig was the 11th child born to the sow, but the sow only had 10 teats. Being underdeveloped to begin with, it couldn't compete with its siblings. To cut farming costs, the father decided he had to get rid of the poor piglet.
No, it's not fair. Can't help being born small.
Careful.
If I'd been born small, you'd have killed me?
He explained patiently that this was a runt. It couldn't get any milk and would starve to death before long anyway. After hearing this, Fern's gaze became even more determined. She promised she would personally protect this tiny life. She cradled the piglet gently in her arms and solemnly named him Wilbur. At night, she sang lullabies and held him while they slept. During the day, she pushed him in a stroller down the sun-drenched streets. However, as the pig grew stronger, it couldn't stay in the house forever. Her father wanted his daughter to stop the farce of treating a pig like a pet.
Look, he's not a baby anymore, and I can't have you keeping what will soon be a 300-pound pet around the house.
No. Can he stay in the barn?
No.
There was no more room in the house for a pig to live. Fern didn't care about any of that. Since she promised to look after Wilbur, she had to do it. Seeing this, her mother suggested a compromise. Send Wilbur to Uncle Homer's across the way. He had a barn with many animals. That way Wilbur would have space to move around, and Fern could still see him every day after school. The girl nodded reluctantly, and the next day she personally delivered Wilbur to her uncle's barn, promising to come see him every single evening. But Fern didn't realize Wilbur's attachment to her was already rooted in his bones. Left alone in a strange place, Wilbur watched Fern's silhouette running toward the school bus, and immediately started charging around in a panic. His small body slammed against the fence over and over, ignoring the pain just to chase after his little owner. The animals in the barn gathered around to watch. With Wilbur's short legs, this jailbreak had no chance of catching the bus.
Wait! Wait! Fern, come back!
Just run! Run, pig! Be free!
He had to turn back, stopped in his tracks by that chilling red house ahead, until Mr. Homer appeared with a bucket. Only then did Wilbur follow his instincts back into the fence to eat heartily. Fern kept her word. Rain or shine, she came to keep him company without fail. However, this balance didn't last very long. One day, an emergency at home delayed her. As soon as she finished, Fern wanted to head out immediately, but her mother stopped her because it was too late.
But Mom! I always tell him goodnight.
Not tonight.
Meanwhile, Wilbur's lonely goodnights echoed through the barn. Waiting for a response that didn't come, he felt swallowed by despair. Just then, a gentle yet cool voice came from the darkness.
Good night.
Good night.
Wilbur snapped his head up and scanned the surroundings warily, but he couldn't find the source of the sound. That mysterious voice was like a glimmer of light piercing the endless loneliness. The stranger never showed herself, but with a hint of a lazy smile, she soothed Wilbur to sleep, promising to meet again when the sun came up tomorrow.